I'm sure brothers here to support me in this. There are many people who think and feel that talking with an accent is a sign that you have good character or a sign that you have good knowledge. And this is reality. You find someone and want to keep it real, right? He comes from the what? The heart of North Philly, and he's talking with a London accent, literally. And he's been taught and educated, and he thinks that this is what? The sign of the people, what? Of the, how does it, the sunnah, the what? They think this. And they think that husnul khuluq is dressed in a certain way. Another example, let's take it, because don't think it's just one. Nah, I'm talking all across the board. People accept Islam, and they think that they have to divorce all of their culture. That's husnul khuluq. You have to wear this type of garment, and not that type of garment. You can't have this type of food. Soul food, I would never feed the Muslims soul food for a walima or an aqiqah. Come on, man, that's jahiliyyah. I wouldn't give them baked macaroni and cheese and turkey wings. That's kuffar food. Rather, no, we'll give them biryani. This is a reality. That's right. And this is what they consider. This is what? Husnul khuluq. So their original culture and diet or dress or whatever issue is, that's all jahiliyyah. But good character, being a kind Muslim, is divorcing everything from your culture and adopting a total foreign culture, and now you're being pious and righteous. Am I making this up? Many brothers, they think this and they feel this. In other words, if I say, yo, what's up, Ak? What's going on? Alhamdulillah, you good? That's talking street. That's slang. That's jahiliyyah. That's not good speech for the masjid. But I have to say it in a certain way. How are you, brother? Assalamu alaikum, brother. The reality, am I making this up? They think this is that you can't talk slang, or you can't joke around in your culture, or we can't enjoy the things that we have. That's not good character. Good character is being robotic and mechanical of someone else's culture. I mean, understand this? And many students of knowledge overseas, they think this. They think that you have to talk 100% fusha to be a student of knowledge and to talk and to communicate with someone. And little do they know, those mashayikh that they look up to and that they take from and that they follow and they admire, when they sit among themselves, how do they talk among themselves? How do they talk, Abu Sajid? They talk what? No doubt. And if you're in the office or you're at the place, at the istiraha, and they're talking about something that they don't want you to know about, they will talk an even deeper level of slang. And you're totally lost. Not the normal Saudi slang. They talk some different Saudi slang in which you're lost. And they're talking, they're laughing, they have their tea, this and that, and they're never accused of having what? Bad character. So bad character is not attached to a specific culture 100%. Are there things from Philadelphia or New Jersey or America which is bad akhlaq? No doubt about that. And which is normal for us to talk about somebody's mom. Your mom is so stupid, she thought such and such. Your mom is so dumb, she thought such and such. That's normal. And no one gets offended or takes, no one gets angry. But it doesn't mean it's permissible. And it doesn't mean that it's good character, even though it's culturally what? Accepted. But it doesn't mean that you can't make a joke with your brother. It doesn't mean that you can't bust on your brother, take a shot at your brother in a what? A respectable manner. It's not attacking no one's honor. It's not lying. It's not an exaggeration. You make a joke about somebody, man, get out of here. There's nothing wrong with that. There's no prohibition of talking and speaking and eating and dressing where you come from. There's nothing wrong with that. And you don't have to adopt someone else's culture thinking that is husnul khuluq 100%. And I'm sure people in the UK or people in the Middle East, and there's no shot at anyone. I'm just speaking facts. The reality. People in different countries, they have many cultural norms that are haram. And they have many cultural norms which are makruh. And they have many cultural norms which are in clear contradiction and opposition to the sunnah. Everyone understand this? So there's no one culture which is 101% absolutely makarim al-akhlaq and husnul khuluq. And this, in my humble opinion, is one of the most widespread misconceptions. You can't have a sense of humor. You can't be an easy-going type of person. You got to be harsh and robotic. You got to be, like you have gears in your arms. You can't be loose and fluid. You can't be yourself to have good character. Good character is coming to the masjid on time. Good character is paying your zakat. Good character is giving your sadaqah. Good character is not to respond to the ignorant, not to make fun of people, not to ridicule people. Good character is not to be arrogant, conceited. As Allah what? Said. إِنَّمَا الْمُؤْمِنُونَ. The believers are only those who? A, B, C. قَدْ أَفْلَحَ الْمُؤْمِنُونَ مَنْ هُمْ? Who are they? الَّذِينَ هُمْ وَالَّذِينَ هُمْ. وَهَكَذَا. So this is the purpose of my talk, is to shed light on what is and what isn't husnul khuluq. Slang, as long as you're not cursing, as long as you're not lying, as long as you're not ridiculing someone, there's nothing wrong with saying it, and there's nothing wrong with that being a part of good character. Laughing and joking and playing around with your brother is a sign of what? Good character. Because your brother feels comfortable with you, and you feel comfortable with him, as long as you don't cross the what? The lines, huh? Don't cross the boundaries. You may see some bad character from your brother, if you cross those lines. Tell you, some brothers, wallah, you travel with, in the masjid, in front of the brothers, Assalamu alaikum, everything's nice. Sheikh, Mufti, where would you like to sit? Sheikh, here's your bag, here's your tea. You go back to the Airbnb, they may abuse you. They may literally, beat you up. But I don't want to mention no names. We shouldn't mention names unless we have to, Inshallah. So everyone get the point I'm trying to make here? Everyone understand this? If you're cursing someone, that's a different story. If you're lying, that's a different story. But if you're talking in a good way, do it as you please. And we know that many of the Salaf al-Salih, radiallahu anhum, they manifested good character in their actions, the teachings of the Quran and the Sunnah. And from that is, let's say for example, the narration of a man coming into a man's house. Or he comes to a man's house, right? And his friend isn't there. But let's say someone who's a servant or a maid is there, right? Fulan is there, she says no, or he says no. And he sees a pouch of gold coins, some money. He goes into the pouch, takes it out. There's no gold pouches in 2019. We're not walking around with gold nuggets and shillings and guineas in 2019. So let's say, hypothetically speaking, I go to your house, I go with you, and your mother's there. I said, is Brian there? She said, no, he's not there. Okay, cool. And I see your bag sitting on the table. You can wait for him to come back. Okay, no problem. And I see your wallet. And I go in your wallet and I take some, no credit cards, inshallah. Some bills out of your wallet, right? And I put your wallet back into the book bag. I'm sitting there, I'm waiting. And I say, I gotta leave, please tell them I was here. No problem. So I come, or you come, and your mother says, Brother Mufti came to visit you. Oh, really? But I saw something real strange. He went inside your wallet and he took money out your wallet. What would you do and what would you say? Would you be angry? Would you be mad? Would you call me a thief? That dirty son of a gun, that rascal? He took my money. One of the Salaf al-Salih, this happened, it's a real life story. And the Jariyah, it was a servant girl, she told this island that Fulan and Fulan came to your house and he took some of your gold. And he said to her, if you're speaking the truth and you're not lying, فَأَنْتِ هُرَّةٌ. He says, then you're free. If you're telling the truth that Fulan came to visit me and he felt enough comfort to go into my sack of coins and take what he wants and leave and go, then you're a free woman. Later on, he encountered that man and he told him what happened, and it was a true story. He freed the slave girl. Why did he free the slave girl? And why did he make that stipulation? Because he couldn't believe it, that his brother would have that much trust and love and respect and comfort to take his money. And to know that he wouldn't be upset and he wouldn't be offended and disrespected. As if he didn't believe the slave girl. If you tell him the truth, then you're free. Everyone understand this? So the concept of your brother feeling comfortable with you to say that about you, or to take some of your chips, or whatever, because that proves what? That means something. That there's trust, there's love and respect. Mufti's not going to mind, and if he minds, so what? We're going to do it anyway. He's not going to get mad because you have that relationship with someone. And many people, they think that something like that, or a statement like that, or an act like that, isn't husnul khuluq. And husnul khuluq is being a robot, or being an alien, or being strange and funny, and all, funny acting, I would say funny style, in which everything is all, to the script. That's not good character. Good character is Quran and Sunnah. Good character is Quran and Sunnah. And the Quran and Sunnah teaches that we are brothers to each other. And what good is a brother if he can't borrow something from you? What good is a brother if he can't put a smile on your face? What good is your brother if your brother can't what? Throw you under the bus every now and then in a what? A respectable manner, as we said. So no one come and say that you can just say whatever you want about a Muslim. But you know what? A respectable man. I know Abu Sayyid, he's thinking about his revenge as we speak, huh? Put him on the camera. He's thinking about his revenge as we speak, huh? What is he going to say on camera to get me back? So therefore, at the end of the day, brothers and sisters, hopefully the message is clear on the importance of good character, what it is and what it isn't, and how we should manifest it. And the rules of the Quran and Sunnah are the concrete rules. The culture, the customs, the dress, the accent, what you do, those are the flexible things. as long as you don't violate the what? Quran and the Sunnah. As long as you don't violate the Quran and the Sunnah. Everyone understand this? That's what good character is. And your wife respecting you, your wife being an obedient wife, it doesn't mean that she's not your wife. And it doesn't mean that there's a dictatorship in a household and that you have to be a zalim and a wrongdoer. Oftentimes the most insecure men have the most iron-fisted hands because they're insecure. So everything has to be a certain way, like this, like that. Don't do this, don't do that. Because it's a problem that they're trying to cover up for. But someone who isn't insecure has nothing to prove. I know I pay the bills in this house. I know I'm the imam in this household. This is my house. I take care of this family. I have nothing to prove. There are no insecurities. My children, they know who's in charge. They know who's the imam. They know who Abby is. I don't have to go walking around with a stick, beating people and smacking people around to follow every single nook and cranny in my rule book. And that's another manifestation of what isn't husnul khuluq. Strong men are what? Easygoing. Real tough guys are what? They're easygoing people. People that are insecure are loud and boisterous and rambunctious because they're trying to hide something and trying to cover up something and they're trying too hard. They're trying too hard. So this is very important for us to understand husnul khuluq. And those who deserve good character and good behavior, first and foremost is Allah Azza wa Jalla. Be good with Allah. Behave well with Allah. Do not allow Allah to find you and to catch you in a place where He has forbidden you. Do not allow Allah to see you doing something that you're not supposed to be doing. Do not make Allah the most insignificant of those who see you. You hide from the people, but you don't hide from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. As Allah says in the Quran, that's a problem. Don't treat strangers well and treat your family like trash. Your brothers that are there for you, your teacher, who isn't as flashy and famous and big named, but he's your teacher who's there with you every day, going over the metal with you. Give him the most respect and learn from him, and not just someone who comes and goes. Everyone understand this? Etc. Etc. Allah Azza wa Jalla truly knows best.